welcome to my channel, Bianca Scogan Beauty. How's everyone's day? Good, I hope. So I went shopping with my mom. My parents and my in-laws came in town after Christmas, and we had some family time, and my mom wanted to go to the cosmetic company store because she saw my video that I went there for my birthday, and she was like, okay, can we please go there? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. It's an hour away from my house, but let's go. And she already drove from Arizona to get here, so they drove 12 hours to get here, and then we had to drive another hour to get to Park City. But was it worth it? I think so. I don't have what she got, but I think she had a good time. I think that she got some good stuff. The sale, the last time I went to the cosmetic company store, they had a buy 6 things for $60 sale. That wasn't going on this time, unfortunately, but they still had some good sales going on. Everything was 40% off if you spent under $125, 50% off if you spent over $125. I think we went after New Year's, but it was like, you know, the holiday seasons. They said it was an extra 10% off of that. So, and then they have like a clearance wall and everything. I'll go over how much I spent, but I think I did pretty well. I had a budget this month for how much I could spend on makeup, and I spent my budget. It was really good. Like, I spent exactly my budget for how much I was allotted to spend. Really awesome. They had a lot of foundations, and I this time that I went, I kind of wanted to go and see if I could find the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, because it's an Estee Lauder owned store, and it's anything that is an Estee Lauder brand that is like branches off Estee Lauder. So like on the bag it says Clinique, Bumble and Bumble, Glam Glow, Origins, Too Faced, Estee Lauder, obviously, MAC, Tom Ford, again Estee Lauder, Clinique, Bobbi Brown, Smashbox. So all of those things are in the store. I wanted to see if I could find the Double Wear foundation, but they only had it in shades that were too deep for my skin tone, so I didn't get it. But maybe next time. Maybe next time, but I did get some foundations. I actually put like 4 in my basket. I was like, Bianca, you have a good amount of foundations in your repertoire, in your collection. I always do that. Do you guys do that? Like when I'm shopping, I online or in person, I'll put things in my cart, and then at the end, I'll weed it down. I'll be like, no, okay, no, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. And then I put them away. I put them where they go. I don't just put them on shelves randomly. I wanted to point that out because I thought that was important. Anyways, okay, so I had like 4 foundations, and I didn't get 4 foundations, but I did get 3. I got 3 foundations. Okay, 2 of them were on the 75% off wall. So there's just a wall that is like 75% off stuff, and I go to that wall first because I don't want to look at stuff that's only 50, 40% off when there's 75% off. So they had this Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage foundation. I don't have a Too Faced foundation. It is in the shade Snow, which I looked, they only had this shade. No, they had a couple shades, but they only had this shade in the range for my skin tone. I looked online, and it was for like fair, cool toned skin tones. And so I thought that would probably work out pretty well for me. And as I'm looking at it, I think that it will. It looks a little bit even darker than I thought it would be. Ooh, it's liquidy. I think that'll be good. I think that'll match really nicely. It looks yellower on the camera than it does in person. But yeah, I think that'll be a good match for me. I already have makeup on, so I'm not going to put any on, but I think that will work well. And I like that it's medium to full coverage. I like when it can be full coverage if I want it there, but if I don't, I can just have medium. And medium is my favorite kind of coverage for foundation. So that one is originally, if you buy it from the store, just like, I don't know, Sephora, it would be $40. But since it was 75% off, I got it for, should have been $10, but it was an extra 10% off because everything in the store is an extra 10% off. I got it for $9. $9 for a foundation that you can get at Sephora? Pretty good. Pretty good. Even if it isn't my skin tone, I can probably make it work. And then if I can't make it work, I can give it to someone who can make it work. Yay! Then my 2 other foundations are both from MAC. So this one is in my summer shade, NW15. I have NW15 for summer and NW13 for more winter. And so this is NW15. And that is more of my summer shade. I already said it. But it is a stick foundation, and I really love stick foundations because I feel like I got that Bobbi Brown one, and it just made my skin look flawless. And I really like MAC foundations. So I'm excited to try this because I hope that it is as flawless as the Bobbi Brown one. Yay. Then, again, another MAC foundation. And MAC was my very first high-end foundation that I ever got. And so I kind of do have a love for MAC foundations. And I've been hearing about the MAC face and body foundations, that they're just really, really nice. They're more of a natural finish, and I've been wanting to try it. So I was able to. They had quite a good range of colors there, because a lot of the time they don't have all the colors. They don't have all the colors that the stores have, because I don't 100% know how the store works, but I think it's like when there's extras, they send them to that store, not to. And then maybe if that store has extras, then they send them to TJ Maxx and Ross. I don't know, maybe I should do some research on that. But this is in the shade W2. And I think that it will work really nice. Ooh, that looks like it's probably the best match out of all three of them. Yay, okay, so really nice. Hopefully it's a good match, and I'm excited about it. Okay, wait, let me tell you prices. Okay, so the face and body is originally $35, and it was only 50% off with an extra 10% off. So I got it for $15.75. Pretty good. Pretty good, I think. I think it's pretty good. I mean, that's why I went there. Then the NW15 stick foundation was in store. It's originally, the retail value is $33, and then this one was on the 75% off wall. So this one was originally retail $33, but with the 75% off plus the 10%, it was $7.43. $7.43 for a foundation? That's like old school drugstore foundation. You can't even get a drugstore foundation for that price anymore, can you? I don't know. Maybe. But anyways, that's a really good price for a MAC foundation. I'm stunned. Then we're gonna keep going with MAC. I guess I got a lot of MAC on this trip because it's one of the brands, an Estee Lauder brand, and I really like MAC. So I got this Dazzle shadow. It's a single shadow, and it is in this shade Objet D'Art. Objet D'Art. That was my attempt at a French accent. I took Spanish in high school, so I can give you a Spanish accent. French accent, I just have to pretend and make up along the way. Wow, it is so pretty. It's this just really pretty golden color. I swatched it in store because they had swatchers and like testers, and I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so pretty, so had to get that one. And that was, let me tell you, originally $21. $21 for a single shadow is so much money, and I would never spend $21 on a single shadow. I'm pretty sure I never would. Don't hold me to that, because I'm just starting this channel, but I really don't want to ever. And it was 50% off plus an extra 10% off, so I got it for $9.45, which is still a pretty penny for a single shadow, but it is a very, like, the formula is really, really, really nice. It swatches really nicely and really consistently. It kind of has a formula like of a multi-chrome, like that it just swatches on really nicely, but it isn't a multi-chrome, it just has the one color to it. But I really like it. I think it's really pretty. Then I was able to kind of build my own palette. And the lady who worked there was so cute, and she was so nice helping us, me and my mom, build our own palettes. And they only had the 2 palette builder available. Oh, I got some gold on there. The other ones were out of stock. So I would have liked to have one that I could have built more. I could have done like a 9 palette with a 9 pan palette builder, but I was happy to just be able to build two. It's just this little empty palette. So you buy this, and then she had like a whole pan of empty, of single eyeshadow pots that were MAC. And then you got to pick from those and then make your own palette. So I chose these two. This is Kiss of Klimt, and this is P for Potent. And I thought this would be a really good, like, I personally chose these two colors because I thought that they would be a really good, like, one and done. Look, let's pull them out and put them in the palette right now. And they're already magnetic. They have a magnet on the back so that they can just go right in. Okay, so I thought this would be a really good, like travel eyeshadow because it has, I really like my outer corner to have some depth. And so this would have my depth, my outer corner. And I love to wear purple, it's my favorite to wear. And then this would be a really pretty inner corner. So Kiss of Klimt and P for Potent. And that I thought was really pretty. So I made my own little two pan eyeshadow palette. And let me tell you what those were. So the empty two shade palette was originally $6. With the 10% off and the 50% off, it was $2.69. And then the two actual eyeshadows, each of them were $9. And then with the 10% and the 50% off, they were $4.05. So in total, it was about $10 and change, $10.60-ish cents for this, which might seem kind of like a lot. But the personalization of this, I think, is really fun. I get to personalize this palette, use it how I want, and take it when I'm traveling. So I thought it was fun. And it was kind of fun making a little palette with my mom. So she made one too, and that was part of the fun of it. On the 75% off wall, I got a Clinique lipstick. And this is in the shade Passion Pop. And it is just gorgeous. Wow, look at this packaging. So pretty. It is my favorite shade to wear during this time of the year. I'm not wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing, I got this at Walmart yesterday. It is the NYX the Shine Loud. These are really awesome because I put this lipstick on. I mean, it's wearing off by now, but I put it on. It is, what time is it? It is 8:14. I put this lipstick on at about 11:30 this morning, and it's still on. I haven't touched it up. Pretty impressive. I love these. This is my second one of this formula, and I'm so impressed. I would almost like to have all of them. And it is the On a Mission color. I like it because they had another red color, but it was more of an orange red, and I like more of a blue red. Okay, so again, blue red, perfect. This one's almost like a neutral red. Anyways, I really like it. I thought it was really pretty, and it was 75% off, so it was only originally $20, and with the 75% off and the 10% off, $4.50. Can't beat that. Whenever they have these little bundles there, I always like to pick up the bundles because the bundles are already a good price. This has 3 lipsticks for $21. Pretty good. But then this was 50% off plus 10% off. Yay! So for 3 lipsticks from Smashbox, these are Smashbox lipsticks, the original price was $21. I was able to get it for $9.45. That's a little bit more than $3 a lipstick. I know lipsticks are kind of extra on sale because we're all still wearing masks, but you know what? I still wear lipstick, even though it gets on my mask. Then when I come home, I spray like Shout on my mask, and then it comes off, most of it. Okay, so there were 3 colors, and luckily it showed me like the colors. There was this darker plum, this fire engine orangey red, and the neutral color. And that is kind of why I also got this blue red, because I knew that in this trio, there was a fire engine orange red. So I was like, I don't want a blue red. So here is my neutral, and it is in the shade Easy. And then we have the shade Get Fired, which, oh, perfect, fire engine red. Appropriate naming, appropriate. So you can tell. Holy cow, you can't tell. Well, you can tell on my end. This one right here is a little bit more of a neutral to blue red, and this one is more of a fire engine orange red. You can tell a little bit. It's not as obvious. It is more obvious in person than it is on the camera, but maybe when I back up, yeah. Anyways, it's obvious on your lips, I promise. Okay, then I got Black Cherry. That is such an appropriate name for this color, Black Cherry, perfect. And it doesn't smell like cherry, so I can deal with that because I don't like the smell of cherry. But it is a pretty cherry color. Okay, so last thing that I got, they have fragrances as well there. And I got this DKNY Be Delicious. I have never tried the DKNY like apple. And that's, I feel like one of their very first fragrances. And I actually smelled it there. And it wasn't as good as this one. This one is Coconuts About Summer. Limited edition, and they had a little like sprayer with the little white test strips so you could smell them all. And this one smelled the best to me. So I didn't want to get the green apple one when that one wasn't as good as this one. I wanted to stay within my budget. So I got this one, and it smells so good. It smells like coconuts. It's amazing. So it was originally, the retail value of that is $58. $58 for, I believe it is 1.7 ounces. And I got it for $26.10 with the 50% off and 10% off. All said and done. So all said and done, after all of the codes, the 50% off and the 10% off, it was $99.82. That was my allotted budget. Not $100 was how much I had allotted for shopping this month. I did some overtime over the Christmas break, and so I did a lot of overtime over the Christmas break. I worked really hard over the Christmas break. Anyways, I had some money budgeted for makeup, and it was $100, and I spent $99.82. Oh, I did so good. Anyways, it was not all makeup, you know, there's the fragrance. And I had a really fun day shopping with my mom. And then after that, we went to a Mexican restaurant called the Loco Lizard, and we got some lunch, and it was really delicious. So I had a really good time going shopping with my mother and getting a good discount on makeup and fragrance. So I hope that you liked this video. I know I did. I enjoyed shopping, and now I enjoy having discounted, but also very nice makeup and fragrance. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to be reminded of my videos, press the bell. And remember, most importantly, to be nice to yourself because you're amazing. All right, have a great day. Bye.